October 11th, my younger sister's birthday. Will the Brewers give her a present, or will they give her a turd? That we'll have to find out today when we talk to the man, the one, the only. Oh, I forgot his graphic. He's the king. He's the don. He's the godfather of good sportsmanship. His name, AJ Bokine.
What up, Jack? What up, Jack? What up, Sports Mafia members? What up? So I'll open with the story and then I get open with a message to Brewer fans.
All right.
So my dad is a genius for this move. My dad sold my tickets to Kohler Company, right?
Sold your tickets to what?
The Packer game tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
But he sold my tickets to the point where he's still going to the game using my tickets because it's a business transaction for him.
Oh.
So he's still going. So he sold my tickets, made money, and is still going to the game. So
that is a true mafioso right there. That's a mafioso move.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for him.
Good. Good.
Why is there music playing, Jack?
That's tomorrow. What?
Why is there music playing in the bed? I hear music.
I don't hear any music.
I do.
It's not over here.
I still hear the Mafia music. Hold on, let me get back in.
Yeah, it's not playing.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. We'll be right back with AJ. We'll pause. Yeah, the music is definitely not in. AJ's stoked. I have a question for AJ today about more the Brewers and more than the Brewers fans. And I think that's where he was going. But we'll have to see. It's a beautiful day here in Wisconsin. Hope it's as nice where you are. Fall is finally here. I'm not sad to see 80 and 90 degrees days go. So I'm pretty happy about that.
So sorry about that. Your Mafia music was still playing on my speaker for some reason. Maybe
you just have it in your head. You dream. That's what the music you dream about.
No. I do not. So let's get right into it, Jack. We got.
I told the boys and girls while you were gone that I want to talk to you about the Brewers, yes, but I want to talk to you about Brewers fans, and I think that's on your mind as well.
Yes, Brewer fans. If you sell your tickets today, this is not a biased opinion. This is a fact. You should be banned for life. This is Brewers Cups in the playoffs. This is everything we signed up for. Let's not forget that this past April, the Brewers got drummed by the Yankees, right? The Yankees are now out to the playoffs. If you would have told me that this April, when the Brewers were 0-4 and getting their butts whooped, they'd be in this spot right now, I would have signed up for it 100 out of 101 times.
Definitely.
Like, come on, man.
Definitely.
Get behind the crew. Let's get a win, and let's kick the crap out of the Dodgers in the next round. Come on now.
I don't understand. I mean, I understand you're a fan and you kind of go up and down with the team, but not everybody. I've talked to a lot of Brewers fans in the last few days since the Cubs beat them 6-0 that are angry. They're angry Brewer fans, like the team has let them down.
By the way, let me just put it this way. We were supposed to stink this year.
That's right.
We were supposed to be awful. And by the way, you know what? To you Brewer fans, and I mean this in the most respectful way.
Sounds like it.
What have we done to earn the respect that we're gonna win? Like we're the expectations that we're supposed to win. We're the low level market. Okay, the best part about this next round is if the Brewers win, right? If they win, 3 to 4 teams aren't supposed to be there. The only thing that's supposed to be there maybe is LA.
Well, definitely, LA is definitely supposed to be there.
Seattle, uh,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes. After
but
they made all the moves at the trade deadline, definitely.
well, but I'm not saying they don't spend the big money. They don't.
They
They're
they
not.
have they have this year though. They they're
But but
they're
I'm
they,
saying, you're not talking you're not talking a bunch of teams that have been there before.
well, right. But here, what I was going to say about Seattle is Seattle's a model for what I hope the Brewers would do is
Yeah,
add people at the deadline, take the next step. You're not in a huge market, but still invest into the team. So I think they should be there, and they're going to be there. Toronto, were they supposed to be good this year? AJ, do you know?
yeah. This I'm glad they do a huge contract. They get a new TV contract, and it'll be good.
Okay, so my thing with the Brewers fans, like I talked to him this about a half an hour ago, and he's like, I said, why are you so angry? And he's like, I'm angry with the manager. He didn't say Freddie for the home game, and he was. I mean, my point is, at the beginning of the year, everyone was picking the Cubs. At the beginning of the series, everyone was picking the Cubs. Our season series, the Cubs beat us 7 out of 13 times. Of course, it's going to be a close series.
Yeah, and by the way, let me give you a little history lesson, Jack.
Okay, fire away.
The last time the Brewers were up 2-0 in a division series was Arizona in 2011. Guess what they proceeded to do in Arizona when they went back to Arizona? Got
crushed.
smacked.
Yeah, I got crushed.
And the next game 5, what did they do?
They won.
Walked them off in Nigel Morgan fashion. By the way, if you're not going to show up today and root for your team like you're supposed to win, here's a message for you. Don't freaking show up. I'm sorry for swearing on air, but
I've never heard the Don so worked up in my entire life.
This is Brewers Cubs. This is like if the Bears and Packers went in the NFC Championship game again, and then both engines go to Super Bowl. By the way, neither of us like. Okay, are we supposed to win? Maybe by record this year, no. I mean, maybe by record this year, yes. But were we expected to be here in the first place? Heck no. So just enjoy it for what it is, man.
Yeah, I mean,
like we go. Okay, if I'm the Brewers, here's what I do. You want to get these guys really ramped up to ready to play? Jack, I know this isn't going to happen, but throw that Miz out there as an opener. Let them throw 104-mile-an-hour fastball and get the crowd juiced up.
Why wouldn't it happen?
I'm just saying that's what I would do.
Well, question.
Go
ahead.
I go Miz for the first 3. I back him up with a guy like Jose, and then you got to put some veterans in there at some point.
What about Priester?
No.
Why?
He's got demons with the Cubs, man.
Okay.
The last twice he started against the Cubs, he's gotten shelled. And the thing is, he's not very accurate with he just, I don't want guys that nibble on the mound today. I love Freddie as much as the next guy. The reason we fell down 3-0 is Freddie nibbled the first inning. And by nibbling, I mean trying to paint the corners and stuff like that. You need guys that are just going to attack it with no fear today. You need guys out there today that are going to be like, you know what? I'm going to let it all hang out. And whatever happens, I'll live with the result. There's no way Ian Happ and Michael Bush can be the 2 guys that beat you in this game today. If you're going to win. No way. But I'm going to say this. Brewers are going to win. And then we'll see what happens on Monday.
Okay. Anything else you want to get off your chest? What about the game last night? Did you watch?
I watched it after I got home from Amanda's play. By the way, she did amazing. By the way,
there is a very unbiased opinion right there.
No, it was good. It was good. It's actually really cool. Everyone in the theater company has some sort of disability, so it's really cool. I believe the Mariners Toronto is gonna be a really good series. Not just because it's kind of close by. When you think about it, going from Seattle to Canada is not that far.
Oh, Toronto's way over east. Regardless, let's go back to Amanda. I didn't mean to make too light of her. So, what was she in, AJ? What
It
was
was
the
a
deal?
play. It's a play. It's called. It's for Tinkerbell Theater Company on that. It's like it was like 6 or 7 plays in one, like
Cool.
on one screening. So it's kind of cool.
Where was it? Where did this happen?
Milwaukee. There's 3 shows this weekend. So there's 3 shows. One was last night at 7, and then the next 2 days is 2 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
So matinees today. So if someone were interested, how would they find out about going? Is it sold out already?
And
Or
it's sold out already, I think.
okay, too bad. Well, good for Amanda. That's great.
There's only 30 seats in the whole place. It's kind of small, so it's kind of cool.
Okay. Well, congratulations. That's big. Way to go, Amanda.
Yeah, it was cool.
Good.
It was
And you
close.
should be biased. I was giving you the business. Of course, you're
I'm
biased.
very biased. Yes.
Good. All right. Now, Mariners Tigers. I knew as soon as they got. Did you watch? You said you watched some. Skubal went 6 innings.
Yeah, struck up 7 in a row, right?
He was amazing. He struck out in. Excuse. I'm gonna sneeze in a second. In 6 innings, he struck out 13 batters.
Including 7 in a row at one point, right?
Yeah, he was electric. And then
Yeah.
the Mariners manager, I remember him as a catcher, Dan Wilson. He
Yeah.
he makes the move that makes the logical sense. They have bring in a lefty. They wouldn't let the starter George Kirby, who got homered last time off of by I can't remember the guy's name at the moment, Kerry Carpenter, I think.
Yeah.
And so they take him out, bring in the lefty to face him. Second pitch, he launches a 2-run homer to go ahead 2-1.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. You know what? I have a bone to pick with Major League Baseball though.
Okay.
As good as that game was last night.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to put the ghost runner on immediately, but I think after the 12th, they should consider putting the ghost runner on, especially when you play back-to-back games in the series.
Are there no ghost runners in playoffs?
There's no ghost runners in extra innings.
Yeah. So in the playoffs.
Yeah. So that
Okay.
game. So my example that I want to throw out at you, Jack,
Okay.
is obviously for the first 3 innings it'd be okay, but if you play, let's say you play on a Wednesday, and you got to play Thursday, like if for the Brewers won the extra innings with the Cubs, you'd be out of arms because they just keep playing until somebody scores.
Yeah. So Toronto will have a big advantage tomorrow. They start tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's opposite days, right?
Yep. Yeah. Monday for the National League, Sunday for American.
So is it Monday, Wednesday then for National League?
I don't know. Probably. Or do they do now?
Because
two in a row.
The World Series starts the 24th.
It does. Okay. Hang on.
Regardless of location. I'm gonna be honest. I bet the Brewers strike out the sign the first inning today.
You think you're gonna what?
I bet the Brewers strike out the sign the first inning today.
Well, that would be a nice change, wouldn't it?
Because the crowd's gonna be revved and it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be loud.
Postseason schedule today: Brewers and Cubs at all times Eastern, 8:08 Eastern. Tomorrow on Fox. Tonight's game's on TBS.
Yep.
Tomorrow on Fox, 8:03 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Monday, they play 2 in a row. Monday, NLCS game 1 and game 2 of the ALCS. So they'll play. So the American League plays Sunday and Monday, and then they have Wednesday off, or Tuesday off, and then the Brewers play Monday. Or Brewers. See how I did that? Like they're gonna win. Monday and Tuesday the National League play, and then have it out.
Cool. I'm gonna say this. I'd say whatever. I'm a Brewer fan through and through, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happens, as a Midwest guy, I don't want to hear the Brewers or the Cubs fans say, "Oh, My team lost, so I'm rooting for the Dodgers. No, 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 no. Nobody wants to root for the Dodgers except that little tiny speck of LA. So don't do
I
that.
disagree with that. I'm not rooting for the Cubs ever.
Well, I'm not rooting for the Dodgers because they spend a lot of money.
I know. Well, so Cubs don't spend as much, but they spend nearly twice as much as the Brewers.
Yeah, right.
So why not?
Well, I'm flipping to the American League then if the Cubs win.
Okay. So who do you like in Toronto, Seattle?
Toronto.
You
And if you
do.
remember it correctly, Jack, I picked Brewers losing in the World Series, beginning of the playoffs.
Yes, you did. All right. Well, I hope you're right.
Yep, me too.
Okay. What about you said there's some good college football games
There's a
on.
lot of good games today. There's a lot of
Who's playing?
So at 11 a.m. is Illinois, Ohio State.
Oh, that's not
No,
any
well,
good.
no, it is because Illinois only has one conference loss.
Illinois stinks.
No, but then later in the evening
Yes.
is Oregon, Indiana, in Eugene.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
Uh huh.
That's tonight, AJ.
2:30.
2:30. Okay. What about? I think Oklahoma and Texas play, don't they?
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a good game. Texas is not. I'm gonna say this, and I know it's early to tell. Arch doesn't have a lot around him.
How can that be? They got $1 billion.
I know, but like I'm saying, like okay, the kid they lost last week to I don't remember who, but defensively they're not very good.
That was one of their strengths last year. Their defensive line.
So it's not very good, and I just I don't I think they'll lose more games than I think they may lose at least some more games
Okay.
because
Uh,
the Oklahoma quarterback is a transfer from Washington State, and
yeah.
he's back today. So
Mateer.
yeah,
Yeah, they said he's questionable, but he's
they
gonna
said
play.
they said this morning he's back today. So
Yeah. Um. Oh, I was just gonna ask you something else about college football. You like Ohio State's Illinois? You think that's gonna be close, AJ?
I think
Illinois
it's
doesn't stink, but relative to Ohio
I
State,
think
I
it'll be
don't.
closer than it. I think it's gonna be closer because whatever his name, Jalen Sims is a freshman, and I think Luke Altmaier is a 3-year starter at Illinois.
Okay.
So I think the experience and sneaky early kick in Champaign.
Okay.
So I think it might be closer than people think.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be close. I'd be surprised.
I
Okay,
think, yeah.
I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite coaches going through misery right now. Penn State.
Dude, okay, listen. Drew Aller, I love you, man. You're a great quarterback, right?
Here comes a butt.
You are not, in any circumstances, allowed to say we're still alive for the playoffs after losing to a team that was 0-4. And just, by the way, a team that was 0-4 and just fired their coach. You are not allowed to say that. How?
What do you want him to say? Season's over. We give up.
Well, no, but you can't like. Okay, as a coach, I know as a leader you're supposed to say that, but you still play Ohio State. You still play Indiana. How are you like how?
If and I'm not hoping for this, but if they win the rest of their games in the regular season, will they make the playoffs? Yes. You say
No.
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 Okay.
No. You cannot lose to win this UCLA and look bad doing it. The only reason they looked better doing it was because they came back a little bit in the game. They gave up 42 points to a team that's fired their offensive coordinator.
Well, I'm not a Franklin fan, as you well know.
No, I'm not either. He's the Tom Crean of college football. He sits there and claps the whole time.
There's a slam.
And when he doesn't get his wage, whines.
Who do you like? You mentioned Oregon and Indiana. Who do you like in that one?
I'm gonna take Oregon.
is Indiana doesn't have the same quarterback as they had last year, right?
No,
Yeah,
French Command. He might be. This one might be better than they had last year.
well, the guy last year has got to be like ready for Social Security. It was like 64 or
Yeah,
something.
I'm excited for the season. I mean, I'm excited for the. There's another game I'm looking at.
Oh,
Alabama, Missouri might be pretty good this year.
ow,
It's at Missouri, and they're both ranked in the top 20. So
no. You think Missouri's going to give him a game?
I didn't. It's at Missouri,
I know.
and um, I'm just interested to see if they roll through this game, which they probably should on paper. Alabama, for as much criticism as he's gotten for the early season loss to Florida State, he's done a really good job righting the ship.
He's a good coach.
He, he's a good coach, and he's a good So,
He should have stayed at Washington, though.
well, you would have loved it if you stayed watching. But
Well, yeah, it was a good fit. Sometimes the grass isn't always greener.
well, the media, the scrutiny is just a lot.
Yeah, that's part of the deal. Yeah, I know. Um, who, AJ, who do you think is the best college football team right now?
The best team.
Yeah,
Um, Oregon.
Oregon. What are they ranked, AJ?
Third.
Third. Ohio State's one, right?
Yep.
And who would be two then? Do you know? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, there's a lot of football
I
they play,
think
but
there's a lot of teams that were supposed to be good that aren't any good though.
what about our Badgers? They weren't supposed to be any good, and they're not.
I had a nice discussion with my father today
Okay, good.
about the Badgers. And
Yep.
this was totally unbiased. No, from his perspective. Okay.
Okay.
He was listening to radio of Gary Ellison and Gary, Gary
Yep.
Ellison,
Yep.
former Packer, former Badger.
Yep.
He says, and I'm not gonna rip the whole university because I love Wisconsin, but he said that he feels bad because he said if you talk, he's an alumni. He goes, if you talk to Fickle, you talk to McIntosh, they're both all in,
They're both what?
all into the program. They
I hope so.
No, but let me explain that before you get on your rant of the weather.
I'm not going to rant. I just said they better be. He's the
Well-
the coach and the athletic director.
I know, but here's the thing. I will fall on the sword for the next 3 years. Okay, for the last 3 years. Okay, I may be criticized for this opinion, but I don't really care.
Atta boy.
I don't really care. You can rip Luke Fickle all you want. I don't care. When the Badgers were 5-2 3 years ago, Tanner Mordecai, starting quarterback, breaks his hand. Last year, Tyler Van Dyke, they're up 7-3 on Alabama. Not saying they're gonna win it. Not saying they're gonna win the game, but he tears his ACL. Second quarter.
Non-contact play.
Season goes down the drain, right?
Yep.
This year, Billy Edwards, transfer quarterback from Maryland, actually halfway decent quarterback, right?
I don't know. You tell me.
Not the greatest quarterback. We played well against Michigan, played well in a backup bowl at Maryland last year. Goes and hurts his knee in the first game. Oh yeah, what is a man supposed to do when he brings in seniors and is relying on young kids to play the position now? Because the veterans he brings in gets hurt. I mean, that's like asking Matt LaFleur as a head coach to win games without Jordan Love and not having Malik Willis. I mean, I'm not saying what the Badgers are doing is the greatest thing ever right now.
I hope not.
I'm saying give the man a break. Like, I was talking to my Aunt Amy, who's the biggest Badger back here on the face of the earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's a season ticket
Yes.
volleyball holder. She's a volleyball season ticket holder. She loves Badger football. She goes, You know what changed the Badgers?
Hmm.
She goes, the addition of the four West Coast schools. Because as soon as they went to that mega conference, everybody's expectation was, you got to win now. But the thing is, you know what the four West Coast schools have?
Hmm.
Big backings with the big donors.
Mm-hmm.
We respectfully don't. And I'm not getting the dollars and cents, but Michigan is on national TV every week. USC is a brand program. Wisconsin hasn't been a brand program since the 90s,
USC is having problems, their own problems.
but they're still a brand. People still want to go there.
Yeah, you're right. Not if they keep trending like this, but for now, yes. Um, yeah, I agree with that. But the thing is, that's the reality.
And
The
look
rea-
and look at the schedule they play this year. I just looked at the rest of the schedule. Right,
okay.
they play Washington, decent. Indiana, decent. Oregon, Ohio State, and Illinois. How many games as a Badger fan? Forget win. How many games as a Badger fan this year do you expect to keep winning 20 with the
Well,
roster that's currently
that's the
have?
thing, AJ. It reminds me of like when I was a kid, and the expectation wasn't that you could win a big game; it was that you wouldn't get embarrassed, and that's how it is now. That's how bad it is.
Well, the thing is like I agree with you, Jack. But here's the thing. You know what the difference is?
No, what?
Let me put it like this: Oregon, Nike, Phil Knight,
Hmm.
Ohio State, big time players, give them back to the program. The difference is you can throw a Devin Gardner. I mean, not Devin Gardner. Bryce Underwood, freshman quarterback from Michigan,
Hmm.
probably. Now, granted, I'm not talking money here, but probably makes more on his own than the entire Badger team. I'm not talking donors and money here, but I'm like, what do we expect? Look at the schedule they play. At least they give them credit for going to Alabama. At least I'm not saying they're gonna be world beaters, but come on now, cut them in a break.
So, what's their final record going to be, AJ?
Four and I would say 5 and 7. Currently 2 and 3.
They're
I'll
going to
say
be
it.
they're going to be 2-10, AJ. There's a good
Well,
chance,
I
and I'm a
know,
fan.
but I'm thinking like okay, but I'm thinking, Jack, you can't fire him.
Why not?
You can't fire him because then you're sitting on dead money.
I understand.
You're
Then what do you propose then? What can fix this? I mean, I agree with you and your aunt that the four
I
West Coast teams
I
changed it.
can tell you what my
It's a
dad said. I can tell you what my dad said.
what did he say? What did
I
the
don't
agent say?
I don't know if I don't want to get ripped on my own show.
Okay.
No, I don't like I don't want to bash. My dad said that the coaches, the athletic director, and the people inside the athletics facility are working their butts off. But he said until I'm putting it like this, right? You have for for Badger for Badger basketball, the names that you have, the Deckers, the the Deckers, the Kaminsky's, the guys that have been there and now have success, they back the program. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like, yeah, I think about it too. All the guys that used to back the program, the J.J. Watts, the Russell Wilsons,
Hmm.
they weren't they weren't raised in a fickle era. So this is a new era for them. And with the NIL deal, it's like it's a whole different deal. I mean, you gotta remember, Lou Fickle's not a bad coach. I because you gotta remember he beat Alabama with Cincinnati.
Hmm.
Like he beat Alabama with Desmond Ritter at quarterback. Sauce Gardner is in the NFL now making $100 million. So I think part of it is we gotta remember like there's a lot of standards to get into Wisconsin, like that are not sports related, like in terms of academics, that you can't just go out and get whatever you want. And a lot of it is how much you want to throw at the program too.
Right.
But until we throw big time, until we throw money at the program and you know invest in adopt to the era that we live in, it's gonna be like this. It's maybe not be as bad, but like it's not gonna like it's gonna be. It's we gotta adopt to the era that we live in. That's why Greg. That's why everybody's buddy Greg Gard is such a good coach because he's adopted to the era.
Sorry. Um,
That's just my thought. So
okay. All right. Now I'm really depressed. Thank you.
no, I'm not. Well, I'm not. I'm not.
It,
Jack,
no,
I
because here's the thing: the program's in a bad spot, and there's no way out right now.
no, no. There's
I mean, that's
and
the
the
thing.
well,
If
the
if
thing is,
if they were bad, and you say, well, they're building for the future. Well, they're not.
no, no. And the thing
So
is, like, I'm gonna say this to you, Jack, and I don't. You, there. His. For those who clamor for, his job, you realize what you're sitting on if you get rid of him. $25 million of nothing.
I understand that, but other programs taking it, saying, "Oh, we got to do it. Doesn't matter at
What?
some point."
What? Who
Excuse me.
knows?
Oh,
Who knows? His kids are seniors in high school. Who knows? They may come play for him
yeah.
at
All right.
they're at Edgewood. So we'll
Okay.
see.
All right. That's the time we have for depressing Badger news of the day. It is to the flip side. We're going to the positive. We're going to everybody's favorite segment
Uh,
of the show. AJ's advice and wisdom that he's gleaned from the world of sports that you can apply to your everyday life
all
to
right.
improve it
Cool.
just a little bit.
Cool.
AJ, what do you
I
have for
got
us
it.
this week?
So I got it. So, um, you know, one thing I learned about the last with social, I give a Zach, I give a presentation this past Wednesday, right?
Hmm.
Everybody, no matter how big or small, has a platform to make a difference. I don't care what your disability is. I don't care what you're going through in life. You have an opportunity to make a difference. You know, it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody's given a different circumstance in life. But that doesn't give you a reason to say, I'm not gonna try and make a positive difference. My goal every day, Zach, is to touch one person on the, on this is to touch one new person daily. Maybe reach out, make a phone call I haven't made in a while. You can always make a positive difference because you never know what somebody's going through. Never know. That's why sports is so unique because it gives us an outlet to express ourselves. This show gives an outlet to express ourselves. These different just use your platform in a positive way. Even if you're going through some stuff in a different aspect of your life, it doesn't matter. Just use your platform. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. That is uplifting compared to the Badgers. Thank you. Use your platform, get it going. Even you, Bucky, you can do it. And that is
Right.
that's an excellent lesson for us today. Go Brewers, right?
Yes, sir. By the way, if the Badger game goes south, feel free to turn the Brewer game on for all you Badger fans out there.
You mean when the
The
Badger
bat,
game goes south?
well, the Badger game starts at 6. The Brewer game starts at 7.
Okay.
So you got an hour of recovery time if you're watching the Badger game.
Oh man. Thank you. All right, everybody. You heard it from the man. Use your platform. Make your life count, right?
Yes, yes.
That's all for this week. We're trying to make Wednesday a regular thing. Hopefully
Yeah,
we can make that work again.
Wednesday, So Wednesday, what is the date this week, Jack? Just find out.
I don't know. We'll have to look.
15, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you knew. What do you even ask me? You knew already.
I have.
All right.
I have 3 speeches in a row starting the 23rd. That's all I know.
Oh, nice. Excellent. Keep them coming. All right. AJ, you've done it again. Thank you. An uplifting Saturday morning. Have fun with your brother today.
Yes, sir.
Say hi to the agent and the boss for me.
Yes, I will.
Good. All right. That's it. I want to hear it. Everybody say it with me. That's all for AJ Bokine.